PET Project, PET stands for Personal Energy Transportation. And the project is to build wheelchairs for people who live in developing countries. The wheelchairs are very strong. They're built of wood, and they're given freely to people who need them. And volunteers in this country and around the world build these wheelchairs. The wheelchair runs with your hands, so it's like pedaling only with your hands. But it's for people who have upper body strength but whose legs do not work. And it's all volunteer, and they've built close to 100,000 wheelchairs worldwide since 1994. The pandemic was very concerning because I knew what a pandemic was. I was thinking about Ebola or what they call the Spanish flu. I had read a book about that, and I thought, they can get super out of control very quickly, and it really hurts hundreds of thousands of people unless you have a good plan on what to do, how to take care of people, how to tell people how they can mitigate their risk. And it's just a very scary time for lots of people. We continued to get things, particularly things from the United States and from other shops around the country. But even before COVID, because of changes in trade policies and our relationship with China, we had lots of difficulty getting, for example, tires. Tires are at least double the cost if they're made in America, and yet it's a long wait for them to get from here to China, or from China to here. And during that time with the trade disruptions, it really made it difficult to count on when they were going to be here. And tires are a really important part of a wheelchair. Early on with the COVID, we had already been deciding since the previous fall to perhaps close PET down. We had other issues, including fundraising and leadership. We just had some issues and we were thinking of closing. I was off for a period of time in the fall, and so we already had in mind we probably were going to close, but COVID really was the affirmation that yes, that was the right thing for us to do. I think people will continue to want to volunteer. People volunteer for all different reasons. Some people just have lots of free time, or maybe they've retired or something like that. But other people volunteer for a project because they feel passionate about the cause of that project. And so I think people will find ways, and already are finding ways, to volunteer, mostly through technology, with setting up Zoom meetings, with starting virtual fundraising. I think this is just the start of what will happen in the future, and that was going to happen anyway, just probably got sped up.